Alright, December 13th, 2020. The year is nearly over. Turned off the pump to kind of, make myself heard. We've got the restructure pretty much done. Beds are up now up against the windows, so we're going to maximize the light since this is our westward side. That'll give us more light in the summertime for sure, and even what little bit we get in the winter. Avocado tree is starting to rebound a little bit after being moved and transplanted. We've still got our marigold. We've still got some kitchen onions that we transplanted. We got more than enough strawberries. We've decided to add strawberries to our outflow here in hopes of getting more in the summer as well, and just hanging down, just getting more airflow. Somebody suggested that they eat up a lot of iron, so we do have an iron supplement when we need to. We've got our tote in the ground. We've got that filled and fixed up. Air pump, we've decided to suspend it and see if that will... It's a little quieter. It's still not great, but I'll turn it on before I exit out of here. We've got the new larger 330-gallon tote covered and help with the temperatures and reduce the chances of algae. Going to be moving that bed over to the top of this tote, which is the one I pulled out of the ground. We're going to fill this up, probably use it for maybe feeders or the quarantine tank or something else like that, and we'll still put an extra pump on there and run a couple more grow beds just because why not. And then well, this is a pepper plant from the yard that we're still working on. It is December 14th. I've got a nice good sized pepper there, nice pepper down here. We got a few peppers in there. Lemon tree we had to cut back and hoping it's going to rebound. And again, I still want to transplant that into a aquaponics setup and see how it goes. We've got to move all of our batteries over, get them up on the wall. Probably do a video on the automation aspect of things soon. And then let me go ahead and turn the pump back on. Dun, 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 dun. Before it turns on automatically. There we go. So the last thing to mention is just the solar output in the summer times. Part of that automation is just what I've got here is, my 900 watts in panels. I'm barely breaking 200 watts, but as long as my battery voltage stays above 26.5, that's when the pump will shut down, or the air pump shuts down. The water pump is designed to run 24/7 with enough voltage in these batteries to keep that from happening. And then of course I got to fix these little holes in the roof, get that all patched up and sealed up, and get all that water flowing somewhere else so we can get this all dried and improve the aesthetics of everything. I think that's all I've got for December is, yeah, what did I talk about? I've got catnip in here and kohlrabi that should hopefully both be coming up in the next week or so. And I'm still waiting on my trout. I've got my permits are in, and I've talked to the seller and they've had to resubmit my permit. It's annoying as hell, but I really want to get my rainbow trout in here. I've only got about 40 or so goldfish in that tote and some minnows and maybe some gambusia still. So here's to January, and maybe in 2021 I'll have some freaking trout in here. So that's all for now, folks. Ciao.